team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. About to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Louisville's offense will go on the attack first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Duke's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. Because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically down.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get in, second guy finally did. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Clay. Under fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Finds the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Firing to the right, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's got it down the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Dumps it to the back. Well, the spot the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal.
Effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Clay. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All three of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Back to pass, it's Howell. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball they're thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. Tosses it incomplete. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Houck. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Blue Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Here's a heat. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Makes the catch. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. So now it's 2nd and long. He might want another play. To the air, it's Clay. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the air, it's Hout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his man, it's Stewart. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Touchdown, Louisville! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Blue Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target over the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going for the big play. And that pass is caught at the 25. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Pressure coming. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job on the defense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. No good. Boy, they could have used that one to cut into the deficit, but guys, still a 3-score ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for room. It's Kruger. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, it's Clay. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Hebert. Turning it on. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hebert. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Howe. Finds a man in the middle. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defense. tackle.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious pass.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Cardinals! Play not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Off play action. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Houck. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Handoff to the lone back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gonna sling it on second down. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. There he goes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Back to throw, it's out. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants to throw it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Bringing it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Might as well give it to him again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier. harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack. And
got enough space. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and
Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Houck. Makes the catch. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
All right, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected.